What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Dan here with GrapeVineRecording, and I thought I was going to do a little bit of an update video. I know it's been a little bit of a while since I've spoke to you, and there's good reason for that, which I'm going to explain in this video. Last time I spoke to you, I guess I let you all know about the work I was doing with Curious.com and give you an opportunity to go over and check that stuff out if you wanted to get involved with a series, which was explaining the beginnings of, a beginner's guide to Pro Tools. And if that was something that some people were interested in, that video, give you more information about that. So you can go back onto the channel and look at that if you are indeed interested in it. With this video is I kind of want to talk just primarily about this channel and not maybe necessarily about, the other facets of video making that I've been involved in. I think over the past couple of months, I guess my idea of what I wanted to do on YouTube has changed quite dramatically, and I've been more and more aware of the fact that a lot of you guys actually want to learn more about audio, and even though I haven't been creating a lot of videos or any videos at all, yous have still been, watching videos and subscribing and commenting and all that amazing stuff. And it's really made me think, well, there's obviously people here who want to learn, and I'm not really doing that much to help them achieve that, which I'm very, very sorry about. And the fact that people are still coming and subscribing and wanting to learn has kind of inspired me, I guess, to not be lazy and not be primarily not be lazy and actually try and figure out ways in which I can create stuff that you guys want to watch. And, well, I was interested. I've just nearly burnt the studio down. That's rule number one for those who want to learn. Just don't burn your studio down. So, yeah, you guys have inspired me to start creating more stuff again. And it's really cool, actually, because the world and the stars have started to align, which have give me more opportunities to, put me in more positions to actually create stuff for you. So I've now been put in a position where I'm actually working on a couple of things. So I've already completed a feature-length film that I was the sound effects editor on, and I'm in the process of working on, I think it's 2 others before the new year. Well, definitely one before the new year, and then one throughout the month of January. So I'm hoping that this will allow me to create, to maybe showcase some of the things that I'm doing in this, over the course of these 2 movies. And hopefully I learned some things that I can explain to you guys and show off to you. Which, even though I've only been working on it for a short amount of time, there are a couple of new ways of thinking that I've started to develop, which I will explain to you in another video. So what I think's great about this is I'm not trying to show you the way to do something, if that makes sense. I am more interested in showing you my way of doing something, and then hopefully you guys can show me your way of doing it. And therefore the learning is kind of, backwards and forwards, which is kind of something that I want to do as well. I want to try and utilize your knowledge to improve me, and then hopefully let you utilize my knowledge to improve you. So over the next couple of weeks or so, I will be starting to create more videos on GrapeVineRecording, so that's brilliant. I'm still undecided whether or not I'm going to go back to some product reviews. I've now got access to more plugins that I didn't have before, and although some of these plugins might not necessarily be cutting edge or brand new or anything like that, I might try and come up with some kind of videos which explain, maybe how I use some Waves plugins in my process and what that has enabled me to do and things like that. And again, just try and create new ways of thinking. And also, I'm actually in the process of creating a website, and I know I'm primarily going to be YouTube based, and I know all of these videos are going to all be on YouTube moving forward. I think like my goal for next year is to create a more professional looking profile for myself online, and I think creating a Grapevine recording website is the next step. So the URL is already set. It is going to be grapevinerecording.com, and now it's just a matter of actually populating the website with information and cool stuff to help you guys out. I might put a blog on there, so every video that I do, there'll be like an accompanying bit of written work if you wanted to go and read up more about it. I think that might be the best bet. Finally, this is the last thing, is I've had this idea for a while, and I didn't know how well it would work, and I kind of wanted to gauge your view on it before I actually went and did it. And that is the idea of perhaps live streaming. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I can or cannot do with regards to live streaming, because it's all audio based and things like that. But I am working on original projects with original audio, so I don't think I'm stepping on anyone's toes in terms of copyright. But I don't know whether that would be something that you guys would be interested in, because when I've been working on this stuff over the last couple of weeks, I've noticed that I'm learning stuff by just kind of trial and error. I'm working on a sound effect and I'm building it up in layers, and then maybe I might think, oh, I like that, but I'm going to go back and do it in a different way. And when I produce a video, with the amount of editing and things, and you're trying to be as concise as possible, you kind of miss that trail and the rabbit hole type of thing. And I'm a little bit on the fence over whether that's the important thing to see, whether it's the trial and error and the process and the fact that you might be working on something for 45 minutes. And although in the end it might only take 30 seconds to do, it's the fact that you spent 45 minutes actually thinking about it and stuff like that. So that's always a possibility. The way that would work, I would just literally turn the stream on while I'm working, and I would just be continuing. And there might not be necessarily the most amount of back and forth in terms of like talking or anything like that. But if you guys would be interested in it, you could ask questions in the chat and I will kind of explain more or less what I'm doing. But that's sort of that we could do, moving forward. I think that's, something that could be interesting, so we can try that out. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to, thank yous for sticking with me just during this quiet period. I am now starting to think about informative videos again that I will get back to yous and do. As I say, there's a lot of work going on professionally now, which is fantastic. So hopefully I'm getting put into a position where I can learn some things that I can explain to you. And the website is coming. So the website should be up either over the Christmas period, just before, maybe. And I'm as I say, I'm not quite sure what that will be yet, but it's exciting nonetheless. And let me know what you think about perhaps doing some kind of live streaming. So, yeah, thanks all very much. You'll be seeing more of me very soon, so look forward to that. But thanks all once again, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.